Everybody, this is Charles and I am back with another review, this time for Takara Tomy's Transformer Masterpiece MP-29 Destron Military Operations Commander Destron Laserwave. Alright, so this is a Shockwave. So this is the back of the box, so we can see the size comparison of Shockwave with Soundwave and Starscream. So it's all here. I'm not going to do a live demo, live comparison then. And if you were to buy the Asia version of Shockwave, you'll get a coin. Very nice chest design of Shockwave over here, and you open it up. See the coin of Shockwave. It's really cool. So I got this from Robo today. It's a toy retailer in Singapore, and here I am, happy to bring you the review of Shockwave. Before that, you see this very nice bio card for Shockwave. So he has Stamina 9, Intelligence 10, Speed 7, Endurance 7, Rank 9, Courage 9, Firepower 9, Skill 9. Very accurate representation of Shockwave, if I must say. Okay, so without further ado, here is Shockwave. Oh yes, I forgot. It comes with this set of stickers as well, so you can actually stick the stickers on where it didn't fit for the Decepticon logo. I'm not going to do it right now. So here is Shockwave. So first off, let's look at the figure itself. Color-wise, he is very anime accurate. So kudos to Takara Tomy for that. I know some toy collectors, they're not really happy about the color. They felt the color is a bit too light. But if you were to watch the G1 cartoon, it is really cartoon accurate. And if you really want a G1 toy color for Shockwave, which is a deep dark purple, I'm pretty sure that Takara Tomy will do a repaint. You know, they probably call him like MP-29 G or something like that. You know, just to say it's a G1, it's a toy accurate color for Shockwave, so you can get your maybe metallic dark purple type of color. But I'm happy with Shockwave the way he is right now. So here's something about Shockwave before I go into the articulation and such. So in terms of diecast, okay, for a long time we haven't got diecast in the Masterpiece toy. So the back piece over here, which I'll show later, is diecast. The feet, okay, this grey part is diecast. The bottom part, this purple part is diecast. Apart from that, I don't see any obvious diecast. Like the clear plastic here for the chest. Too bad it doesn't light up. The very nice yellow eyes, yellow golden eye for Shockwave. It's a very cool feature. In terms, and then it comes with this spring. Okay, this spring coin. Very cool. You gotta attach it yourself. It comes separate. One thing about the toy itself is that the back here is supposed to tap. Okay, this the gun is. This back of the gun is supposed to tap here, but it doesn't tap really tightly. It keeps popping out, so it's quite irritating. So it's like, see, once you shake it hard, it pops down. So the way for you to actually tap it in tightly is that it comes with this this stand. This is actually a stand, the stand for Shockwave, but it can also be part of the backpack. So what you do is that you flip this portion up. Okay, just flip this down first. So you flip this up. So this whole piece of purple piece over here is diecast. Really solid, really cool. So once you got this over here, flip it here. So you need to slot this in. So slot this in over here, all the way down. So make sure that this plastic is over here. Okay. Slot it in over here. So once you slot it in, just press, and you can hear a tap sound. You can hear a tap sound to signify it's in nicely. So I'm gonna push it in. And you can hear a tap sound. Okay, let me just align this. Yep, so once it taps in nicely, you go collapse this part, tap it in as well, and then you can tap it in over here, and you see, very tight. And the good thing about this backpack is that it doesn't make Shockwave back heavy, so you can still stand very well. See, you can still stand very well. Doesn't have any feeling that he was going to tilt backwards, so it's really cool. In terms of articulation wise, you can rotate his head 360. Okay, so over here, this yellow part, you can shine a light through. You can actually see his eyes glow. Let me just try to do it right now. Let me just grab my iPhone. I'm just going to on the torchlight for my iPhone and see if I can shine the light through his eyes. Oh yes, I can. It's really cool. So I shine it through. You can see the it's a little bit bright for my iPhone. I'm so sorry about that. But you can see when I shine it through, the eyes really glow. See? So it's really cool. Cool that we have this feature, this clear plastic over here. The eyes really shine. Cool, cool, cool. So, love it. Nice. Okay, let me just off my torchlight first. Okay, I'm having problems switching off the torchlight on my phone. Gosh. Okay, got it off. So Shockwave. So shoulders wise, he can actually raise all the way up due to the way of his articulation. He has clicky joints, ratchet joints for the elbows as well. Okay, front back more than 90 degrees, rotate 360. Wrist can rotate 360 as well. And if you want an extra waist rotation, you can pull up the waist. Okay, let me just pull out. Okay, and you can rotate it. Okay, this gives you more posability. And over here, you can lift the skirts on the side. You can raise his leg more than 90 degrees forward, sideways. And if you leave the skirt over here, clicky joints, he can lift his legs about 90 degrees. Same thing, he can bend his knees about, let's say, 60 degrees. Okay, his thighs can rotate 360 over here. And ankle-wise, some joints, okay, some movement, and you can also angle them sideways. So if you want him to have a very dynamic pose, such as for example this one, okay, pointing the laser. Okay, let me just point it nicer. Yeah, so this is Shockwave. He can actually do quite a dynamic pose, I would say, quite a dynamic pose as such. Really cool. All right, okay, let me just get the joints, let me just get him standing again. Okay, so he does have some playability in terms of the toy as a figure. So for his hand, okay, you need to have two LR44 batteries. So once you have two LR44 batteries, you unscrew it, the tab over here, unscrew it, put it in, and then you press the button over here. You can see some light. So this is the non-transparent plastic. We can see the light is quite strong. It sort of shines through. So you press it once, you'll probably shine about 8 times. So you just take this out. You can actually replace it with the transparent one, which is more cool. You can see. Yep. Just hold it to the back. Yeah. So you can see. Really cool. Really, really bright. It's so bright. Yeah, it's really, really bright. It can shine pretty far. Yeah. And you can also put the, so he has like this transparent hand to go with the transparent laser, but unfortunately the transparent hand is only for the fist. Sorry, the transparent fist is only for the right fist. He doesn't have a transparent left fist. So I mean, it's really weird. I mean, like Takara Tomy gives you like a complete fist. You know, he gives you a right extra left fist, a full colored left fist, and then it gives you a transparent right fist to go with the transparent laser pointer, but it doesn't give you a transparent left fist. And similarly, he gives you a full color right fist to salute and say, "Oh, hail Megatron," okay? And he also gives you the transparent saluting fist, but it doesn't give you the same one for this right hand. So I don't understand. They should have given us 2 more. I guess give us 1 more transparent saluting left fist and 1 more transparent clenching left fist. And for those of you who might have problems trying to pull it out, okay, it does fit in really tight. So the way to pull it out is with this tab over here. Okay, I'll show a full color one. It's easier. Okay, so I just want to show a full color one. So you see there's a tab over here. Okay, over here. So if you have problems pulling out this way, okay, for some parts you might have some problem pulling out this way, okay. So if you do have this problem, just hold this tab and then just angle it sideways and you'll come out pretty easily. So yes, let me just pull this arm outwards first, and then this is the laser beam, and then if you feel that you want to have 2 laser beams over here, you can have Shockwave to have 2 laser hands. Okay, 1 transparent and 1 solid color. Okay, I guess I'll pull this out here first. I'm gonna replace. Just gonna show you guys. So if let's say he has a transparent left fist, this would be so cool. This would be so cool, right? Imagine he has a transparent left fist. It would be so cool. But unfortunately, Takara Tomy doesn't give us a transparent left fist. But you know what? I'm sure the third party will do it. Some third party or some, toy maker, they'll probably do it. So imagine it's a saluting hand. So cool, right? The light shine through a saluting hand, but too bad. It's only for the right fist, not for the left fist. What a shame. But oh well. So first, I'm gonna put back the laser pointer, and I'm gonna put back the solid fist for this one. And Shockwave comes with a mini Shockwave, his own self transformed into a gun. This is actually more for like a Masterpiece Starscream and Masterpiece Soundwave to hold him. But he can actually hold himself, if he wants to. Okay, let's just get this away. Okay, let's get this piston off. One thing I feel is lacking in for Shockwave is that the neck, the neck portion over here doesn't lock in place. So I wonder whether over time this part will become loose and then Shockwave will start be like having half his head hidden in his body, in his chest. So this is something I feel that if there's a locking mechanism here, it would be so much better, but it doesn't. But at this point in time, the joints are still tight, so I think it's not a problem at all. Okay, so right now I'm going to transform Shockwave to his gun mode. So first thing what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove this. I'm going to untap this, okay, and then I'm going to push this part, okay, just get this portion, release this portion. Okay, I'm going to pull this all the way up and pull this out. This later will be forming a stand for Shockwave. Okay. And right now I'm going to rotate the fist over here first. So you're going to bend his neck, okay, and push his head down, and that's done. Okay, you will want to lift this portion of his stomach, torso, and then you're going to get the trigger out. So you might need to push this upwards just to dig the trigger out, because it might go quite it's quite embedded inside for my case. So I'm gonna have to push this chest portion a little bit more, and I'm gonna try to dig the trigger out. Okay, got the trigger out. So once you get the trigger out, oh yeah, he does have a few notches of waist rotation, waist articulation front and back. Missed it out just now. Okay, so next thing what I'm gonna do, you're gonna pull out the tabs on the sides over here. Okay. We're going to rotate the legs. Okay. Rotate the legs. I'm going to untap this over here. Okay, I'm going to do for one leg first. So once you untap this, you can see this leg hanging around. So what we're going to do, you're going to click it all the way down, and then you flip it upwards. Okay, once you flip this upwards, you will you'll uncatch this. Okay, just move it sideways, and then you will move this upwards, rotate the ankles all the way in, and push this part inwards. Alright, so this is more or less aligned over here. Similarly, let's do for the other side, unpack this over here. So once you unpack it, okay, over here, you will flip the leg upwards. Okay, push the knees down, just unpack this by the side. Okay, so once you got it done, flip this upwards, rotate the ankles all the way in, push this in, and we have this part done. We're just going to collapse these two parts together, and at the same time you got to align this align this part with the waist, got it in nicely, put this tab in, and over here rotate this here, push it in, rotate it as such. Okay, put it in, collapse this. Over here at the bottom, this part will be packed over here. So just move these two parts together upwards, and you'll pack them in over here. Let me just align it a little bit first. Okay, pack it in nicely. Okay, so here, okay, I'll click all the way for the hands, just preparation. Unpack this. Okay, rotate this, so you're gonna angle it such this way. Okay, and then this is a hole over here, or packing over here. Okay, just align, peg it in very nicely. You can see over here. Okay, so you do similarly for the other hand. Okay. Okay, just peg the holes nicely, aligned it, and you just collapse these two parts together. Oops, sorry, I have to make sure I lift this part up first. So you need to open this, okay? You're gonna rotate this up, and you're gonna feed this in over here. You're gonna feed this portion of the fist into the cavity over here. Okay, align this all nicely. Okay, everything done nicely. Here, lock it in place. And over here, flip it downwards, tap it down, flip the what you call it, aiming hole over here. What you call it? I can't remember. Anyway, and here is Shockwave in gun mode. All right, it's really cool. So you want Shockwave to you want to display in gun mode. So this is a stand for Shockwave in gun mode. All you have to do is just to pull it down here, and it just supports Shockwave in gun mode. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So Shockwave in gun mode, okay, he has two modes for his gun. So over here, this trigger over here, okay, you just press it. You see, if you just hold it over here, okay, you can see the light is pretty strong. Okay, pretty strong. And if you were to tap this downwards, okay, there's another tap here, tap it downwards, and you press it once, it will, I think it will blink for about 10 times. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 times. So just to press the trigger once, you'll shine 10 times. So if you want to stop it immediately, just move the trigger upwards, it stops. And this one is where you hold it. So a lot of people are wondering whether this has sound. Okay, it does have a little sound, but I think the sound comes from the light itself. So it's very soft, like a soft cricket sound. It's very soft. There's no way the camera can capture it. So it's really soft. And I don't think it's meant to have any sound. So this is just light gimmick. Yeah, but it's cool. The light is really strong. And so this is Shockwave. It's pretty cool. I like him. You know, it fits in an adult hand very well. So it is to scale with adult hand, unlike Masterpiece Megatron MP-5, which is too big for adult hand. But I'm very sure Takara Tomy has plans to make a version 2 of Megatron soon. I'm very sure they're gonna do it. It's just a matter of time. So right now, let's transform Shockwave back into robot mode. Flip this, tap it in place. Okay, you untap this. Just untap the arms, move them sideways. So here, you will put this here, and then you flip this entire part downwards, press it over here, and then at the bottom here, unpack this two parts. Just unpack them. Okay, push it down, unpack this. Okay, flip it out. Okay, and you wait. Over here, split the legs open. Okay, and I'm going to flip this outwards first. Okay, so once you split the legs open, flip this downwards, click down, rotate, and make the feet forward. Okay, and at the same time, you're going to flip this outwards. Okay, you're going to align this. Okay, flip this outwards first, and then you flip the angles out. You align this, okay, align this first, and then shift it upwards to pack it in place. Let me just do it. Okay, just align it over here first, nicely, then pack it in place nicely. So over here, you will flip this. Okay, so that this pack will go into this hole over here. Okay, just align it a bit. Okay, then we have one leg done. Okay, now for the other leg, similarly, you're going to flip this down, click. Okay, you're going to flip this outwards, rotate the knees, the ankle. Okay, align this. So once you align this portion, you just flip it upwards and you lock in place over here very nicely. And then over here, rotate, and align the tabs. Okay. Okay, lock it in very nicely. Okay, there we have the legs are done. So next thing I'm going to do just to push the trigger in, pull this part down. Okay, rotate the arms down, align them, rotate the fist. Okay, you can try to tap this back, but you won't tap. And you lift up the head here. Okay, and there you have Shockwave. Okay, let me just align the parts nicely first. Yep, and there you have Shockwave back in the robot mode. So Shockwave, I think, is a pretty easy to transform. Okay, it's pretty easy and pretty intuitive. You don't really need instructions for this, apart from maybe transforming the legs. You might get confused. Okay, you might get confused at first, but once you've done it once or twice, it's pretty simple. And one thing I need to say is that initially I thought that the legs internally would be very hollow. Okay, but it's not as hollow as I think. So even though this part is hollow and this part is hollow, but when you collapse the whole thing in, okay, you just fit it in, it doesn't feel really hollow. It feels pretty okay. Yeah, it feels pretty okay, pretty solid. So yeah, initially I thought it's gonna feel very hollow, but no, it doesn't feel very hollow. It's cool. So it's nice. Nice G1 representation of Shockwave compared to the third party wise. I don't know. I never had owned a third party and I never comparing face to face. But pictures wise, I think Masterpiece Shockwave looks decently good, and I like him for the color for being a G1 cartoon accurate. So here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time.